Here's my 14-foot long Sportspal canoe, which I use for my backwoods adventures here. It's made out of aluminum. It only weighs 56 pounds. It has a carrying capacity of 850. It's, as I said, 14 feet long, wide transom model, so you can see. So they make three variations. You have like their standard, and then they have one that's a square back, and then there's the wide transom, and this is the wide transom. Being 56 pounds is reasonable for one person to carry it. I'll just show you here the hill I had to kind of go up. It was doable. But yeah, I don't know, it's about a 30-meter climb back up to my truck. And I guess I'll talk about some of what came with it and what I've done to it. So it does come stock with 2 paddles with oar locks, which is helpful in case you ever do run into any issues with your motor. You can paddle home, so you can see there's the 2. And then for the motor, what we got here, I have a 3.5 horsepower Tohatsu 4-stroke. I have a love-hate relationship with this motor. When it wants to run, it's good. Sometimes though, I always find that if I haven't ran it for a while or if it's colder out, it just really struggles for that first start. Like today, it took me probably like 25 pulls before it finally went, which is really frustrating. But once it's warm, it seems to be okay. I am diligent to make sure that I always do put non-ethanol gas. I use fuel stabilizer in the tank as well, so it has an onboard tank. I'm just kind of puzzled as to why it always struggles with starting up. I don't know. Hindsight being 2020, I did have the option to buy a Yamaha 2.5 horsepower. I probably would have bought that if I were to do this over again. Seat. So you see the one seat there. So the Sportspal only comes with your standard, I guess, like cloth seat here. So you can see I mounted these base plates, or these seats, which come, you gotta buy the base with them as well. They come from, I got these from Cabela's, and they pull on and off. So what we did here was mounted a piece of plexiglass and just drilled it through the support here, and then bolted on the seat mount, and then you got that rotating, swiveling one. It folds down, which is convenient. So it is nice. I will say, without those seats, my back was absolutely killing me when I go for a drive or out fishing for the day. So definitely having the seat is recommended. Any issues with the canoe? I've had a couple, and they seem to, you can probably go over here. You can see these ribs. And this one's a little loose. So I've had some issues with it's come loose, but they seem to pop back into place. I think for that one I might end up, I don't know, drilling it, like screwing it, bolting it in or something. I don't know, it's just a pain in the butt. I do have ram rod holders that clamp on here. I never use them though. When I troll, I like to actually hold the rod for the most part. Yeah, and then I have for my fish finder, let's go take a look at that. I have a Humminbird. It's actually a Helix 7. Helix 7 is actually the mega side imaging, and this actually isn't meant to be a portable version. All I did was I had a Helix 5 beforehand, so I had this case, so I used the case. I have a lithium battery, so it gives longer power or more charge, longer lifespan with the battery versus the lead acid they give you. And then I just took the transducer that comes with it and mounted it on with the portable kit, which has a suction cup. I kind of have a love-hate relationship too with Humminbird, between this one and the Helix 5 that I had. I don't know, just like these intermittent issues, like with the depth would not read, and then it would read again. I ended up with the Helix 5 replacing the transducer. That seemed to fix it. And now with this one, I've had it for a year and a half, and now just today, the depth is, it'll work, and then it stops for 30 seconds and comes back on. I don't know what's going on there. I just did update the software like 2 weeks ago, and this is the first time I've taken it out. What kind of kills me about Humminbird is that they're troubleshooting. Anytime you have issues like this, it's just reset your unit. I mean, that's great and all. I just did that when I did the software update. You have to restore defaults, and then I had to spend 20 minutes going there and changing all the defaults to my custom setting. So it is a pain. And then, you know what, if that's your fix, Humminbird, is that I don't know, you can't make a transducer that reads all the time, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just, that would be my complaint to our friends at Humminbird. And then normally I have 2 or 3 rods with me. I really like using these lure covers. This is Velcro, like plastic with Velcro, so you don't snag yourself. So that would be bad. Do have that small little landing net there. The 10-foot USB cable on the floor is normally where my action camera is sitting on a tripod. I have the USB cable connected to a 20,000 milliamp charge pack, which then connects to my action camera. With this setup, I'm able to record video for several hours until the SD card fills up. Yeah, so there you go. My Sportspal 14-foot canoe for backwoods fishing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.